Hello, students. How are you? Nice to see you. Well, it's been a long time since my last online lesson. I'm sorry, I've been very busy with work and just other family situations and so on. But I'm happy to be back doing an online lesson for you. We're going to start our summer lessons talking about Independence Day and various Independence Days around the world. I'm excited because, I'm American and America has a very nice Independence Day, lots of wonderful celebrations. And I was researching some interesting history surrounding Independence Days and various other independence countries that had Independence Days. And so we'll talk about those today. But it's been a long time since my last online lesson. I'm a little bit rusty. Rusty means like I'm not used to doing the online lessons. So I apologize if this online lesson is not super high quality like you expect from Max Sensei's lessons. Anyway, you can find the article on my blog at chitchatclubjapan.blogspot.com, and it'll be down below. You can click the link and you can find independence around the world. So we're gonna start. I have a nice second window here, so I can click that. I'll be up at I'm Big Mac now, and now I'm Little Mac in the corner. Hi. And we're gonna read that. But some of my students said they don't really like watching the words as I'm reading, so I'll just have the window on me while I'm reading. So let's enjoy independence around the world. Here we go. In the age of exploration, many powerful European countries traveled to distant lands in the hopes of finding new areas to claim for their kings and queens. This led to the expansion of their empires, and in the 16th and 17th century, the British Empire, Spanish Empire, Dutch Empire, and French Empire had taken control of much of North and South America, as well as India and some countries in Africa as well. This was called colonialism. The dictionary says that colonialism is a country acquiring partial or full political control over another country, occupying it with settlers and exploiting it economically. If the people in the colony feel oppressed and exploited, like in the American colonies, then they revolt and try to gain independence. This is exactly what happened in the American colonies in 1775. They had a revolutionary war and fought for independence. They were the first colony to do so, which is why we might connect the word freedom to America. After America gained independence, many other countries followed the same pattern. The Spanish Empire collapsed in South America from colonies demanding independence. France lost their colonies to revolutions as well. And even in France, their own country destroyed their monarchy and established a democracy much like the USA. Last month, on July 4th, the USA celebrated their Independence Day. This celebration was the anniversary of the creation and establishment of the Declaration of Independence, which can be seen in the National Archives Museum in Washington, D.C. This day is celebrated by fireworks, parades, barbecues, picnics, carnivals, fairs, concerts, sports games, and family reunions. This is a day of many patriotic displays where people hang the USA flag in front of their house and reflect on the many accomplishments of America since its independence. Let's look at some other Independence Day celebrations around the world and what they do to celebrate. First, American Independence Day is on September 16th. The War for Independence against Spain lasted from 1808 to 1821. After many years, Mexico began an independent country, and their celebration of Independence Day is similar to the USA. They have fireworks shows, parades, and lots of delicious food. Many people dress in their traditional colors of Mexico, which are green, white, and red. They also chant Viva Mexico or Viva Mexico, which means long live Mexico. The next Independence Day is in France, which takes place on July 14th, celebrating their freedom from the oppressive monarchy that ruled France for hundreds of years. In 1789, the French people attacked the Bastille, a prison in the center of Paris, and saw this event as a turning point in the war for independence. This is called Bastille Day, and it is a day of celebration and one of the largest military parades in the world. Other than the parade, they dance, meet family, have lots of food, and watch fireworks. The final celebration that we will talk about today is called Hari Kemerdekaan, which is Indonesia's independence from the Dutch Empire. The Dutch ruled Indonesia for over 300 years, and after World War II, on August 17th, 1945, Indonesia gained its independence. Now, of course, this celebration involves fireworks, parades, parties, and good food and family fun. But there's also a unique game that they play. They set up a tall pole with some toys at the top, and they watch as boys climb the poles and try to win the prizes. The poles are very high in the air, and it's a thrilling activity for participants and viewers as well. Well, as we can see, independence has a common theme of celebration, but countries' independence happens at different times in history, from different rulers, and for different reasons. The most important thing to remember from each of these Independence Day stories is that freedom is important. And no matter how long we are in a bad situation, change is possible. All right, I want to share with you guys some pictures of these different Independence Days, but first let's look at some vocabulary. So I'm going to go into the small screen and let's look up here. So our first word is acquiring. Acquiring means to buy or obtain for oneself. To buy or obtain for oneself. And actually I can click on this little button here and you can see, I guess this doesn't work. Okay, never mind. You guys can search in Japanese if you'd like to look with your electronic dictionary. Anyway, acquiring means to buy or obtain for oneself. In the text, I think it was the definition of colonialism, a country acquiring partial or full political control over another country. All right, next is exploiting, making full use and get benefits from something. Make full use and get benefits from something. In the text, again, I think it's under the definition, exploiting its economy. So a colonialism is taking over another country, exploiting their economy. Next is oppressed. Oppressed. If someone feels oppressed, they keep someone in subjection or hardship. This might be difficult to understand, but from my understanding, it means like when you control someone and you're kind of giving them a difficult time. So American people were feeling oppressed from the British government, so they fought against oppression. They fought against and had a revolutionary war. Finally, monarchy. Monarchy is a form of government with a king or queen as the leader. A monarchy is like the French monarchy, the old French rulers with Queen Marie Antoinette. They had various monarchies throughout Europe in all of history, and the French people overthrew the monarchy and became a democracy, which is their Bastille Day, their Independence Day. All right, let's look at some pictures. I want to show you guys first the USA. This is a common celebration in the USA. It looks really fun. Many people, they close the street, so the street is closed. No cars can come or go, and they set up different booths, and people can have big barbecues, and a lot of people share food with their neighbors and so on. It looks like really fun. I hope you guys in the future can go to America and enjoy a nice celebration. Next is Mexico. And Mexico has a fireworks display. And as I said in the essay, they sometimes say Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico means like long live Mexico. So they like the independence and individual freedom is very important for Mexican people. They want to keep Mexico alive. And also I said that they have the traditional colors of green, white, and red. You can see that in the building there. Okay, and the next one I wanted to show you is France. Here we go. This is Bastille Day, and it's one of the largest military parades in the world. This street is the Champs-Élysées, and as you can see, there is the big Arc de Triomphe, or Gaisenmon in Japanese. At the top there, you can see many military lots of military cars, some soldiers, and so on. Looks really fun to join. And finally, I talked about the Indonesian sort of interesting game that kids play. These are the really tall poles. At the top of the pole, you can see there's like a bicycle, a backpack, a pail, some hats, some various clothes, and looks like some different electronics, like a fan or something. And they're trying very hard to climb to the top to untie and claim their prize. I would love to have a new bicycle if I was playing this game. Okay, and finally, we have our discussion questions. So our discussion questions, number 1, which of these celebrations would you most like to join and why? So we talked about, I think, 4 celebrations. Which one would you like to join and why? Number 2, what national holiday does your country have? What are some traditional celebrations you do on that day? Number 3, did you join any celebrations on your trips overseas? If you did, what did you do? Number 4, why is it important for countries to celebrate Independence Day? Why is it important for countries to celebrate Independence Day? And number 5, do colonies still exist in the world? If you'd like, you can do a little research online and tell me about another colony, or if colonies still exist. Again, these discussion questions are for you to answer. You can answer them any way you'd like, and you can answer the ones that you're most interested in. So if you don't want to do any research about colonies still existing, then you don't have to do number 5. But if you're interested in it, it would be nice to do a little extra research. Or if you don't want to think too deeply about the why of Independence Day, you don't have to do number 4 either. It's up to you. I look forward to hearing your answers, and why don't I answer one as well? Let's see. Which of these celebrations would you most like to join and why? Well, I think actually I would like to join the Mexican Independence Day, just because I love Mexican food. It's so delicious, and Mexican people are very friendly. And they, from what I understand, Mexican parties are really exciting, very fun, and delicious food. And you get really full, and you always have a good time chatting with many people. So I'd probably want to go to the Mexican Independence Day. Also, Mexican Independence Day is, I think, not just one day. It's like 2 or 3 days long. And it takes place on September 16, 17, and 18. And September 17th is my birthday. So it's like a double celebration. I can celebrate Independence Day in Mexico and Mac's birthday. So that would be exciting. All right, let me bring up the big screen here. Thank you guys so much for joining today's online lesson about Independence Days around the world. I look forward to doing another lesson very soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. I'll see you guys next time, and remember, you can respond in the YouTube comment. You can send an email, a line message, or anything you like, as long as you can participate and enjoy these lessons. That's the most important thing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.